This is my giant black dragon, Godzilla. And today, we're gonna give him a little bit of a spa day, take you around and have some fun. But let's just get straight to the video, shall we? This is Godzilla. I've had him for about, what, 2 years now? 2-3 years? I think 3 years. I know, we're gonna look it up. But anyway, so I made him a nice little bath outside. These are water monitors, so they love swimming. His nails are also incredibly sharp right now, hence why I'm wearing the gloves. We're gonna give him a little spa day and trim those nails down. But first things first, I think giving me a nice bath would be a nice thing, right? Let's see if he likes it. What do you think, dude?
Ooh,
He's like that.
He's cold. Ooh.
You can swim, dude.
Oh. I don't think he would. That's a very stupid idea.
He's gonna go for a walk instead, apparently. You ever seen a lizard this big before, Joe?
Yeah, your other ones.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this guy now. We should get a tape measure. How long do you think he is?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Going for the chicken.
We wanna have a nice little swim. Let's see how
It's
good
too
you can
cold
swim.
for a swim. Don't like it.
You're a good swimmer. You're a black dragon. That's the whole point. You're supposed to be able to swim real good. It's the first time he's been outside for a while. We want to give him some nice UV from the sun. Let him have a nice little soak in the tub, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you keep one of these, Joe?
No, I don't think so.
He's friendly though.
He is friendly, but
He's smelling the air.
Whoa!
Seeing what's going on.
big jump.
Big little jump there. We don't need the ducks interfering. Look at him. Majestic animal, right? You got any lizard facts for us, Joe?
No.
So right now, this guy, right, so he's living inside my snake's room, but we are going to build him a beautiful outdoor enclosure, including a big pond with a waterfall so he can actually swim real well. They are from Indonesia and they're really good with these temperatures, these high temperatures. So right now, through summer, this is a great time to have him outside. Let's not hang around a black dragon, shall we? I feel like in Indonesia, this is what they do, right? So you have like the Komodo dragons and stuff like that. They go into the villages and they eat all the chickens and all the other animals hanging out.
They're swims. Look at you. You know swims. He's like, no, I'm out.
So spa day, dude. Soak in the tub, get all the dry skin off, feel that nice sun on your
He's
back.
like, no, I'm out. No, you can't be doing this, Sherma.
Where are you going, dude? Okay. See how well they swim? You see that?
Yeah, he does swim really well. They use their tail or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, supposed to eat you, Joe.
Oh, it does.
I bet he's loving the sun right now, but I have actually heard that when you take these guys outside, they see differently because of the UV from the sun. They can be a little bit more sketchy when they're outside. I know there's a lot more stuff going on, so it's like a sensory overload or something, but I have heard from people that like get a little bit, like you can have the friendliest lizard and you take him outside and they can kind of get a little bit more aggressive. I think we should, since it is a spa day, give his nails a trim. What do you think?
Probably.
All right, let's bring out the shearers, shall we?
Where are you going?
See? Now he's swimming around. Now he's enjoying himself. This is why I can't wait to get him like a bigger pond. I want to give him a giant tub, you know, so he can actually go properly swimming. All right, Joe, how long are you guessing?
I'm gonna say 4 feet. I'm gonna say 4.5 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna go 4.5.
Too late.
I'll go 4 3/4.
Okay.
56. 56. 4.5. This is how long he is, head to toe. 56 inches. Pretty big, right?
That is pretty big. Hey, I was on the money, right?
All right, time for nails. Nothing to it, right, Joe?
Yeah, except I'm behind the camera. That's...
Oh, baby.
What?
That was too much.
It wasn't too much.
It was too much.
He was fine. You just twitched.
Why am I holding like a baby?
Let's get back on this. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's because these ones are not the funnest nail clippers. These are actually Joe's. They're his toenail clippers. Let us borrow them. See that? Now we can hold hands and sing songs together, go for a walk in the park, right? See, look how happy he is. He's like, hey, what are you doing? That's weird. Perfect. See that?
Wowzers.
Here, Joe, feel
Hang on,
this.
we having this situation.
Feel this, Joe. Does that feel sharp to you now?
No.
Feels good, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Should we leave him one, Joe? Just one like nail?
No.
Pinky nail?
Yeah.
Just one long nail, just in case some shit goes down, you know, if you whip out that nail and slash your throat. But you also don't want to do not enough and then like they're sharp. But now, look, it's like blunt knives.
Olympic swimmer going in.
There we go. Back to the spa.
Like, no.
It's the wash off.
Ooh.
Pretty majestic swimmer, eh, Joe?
Yeah, he is.
Who do you think could win in a swimming race, you or him?
Definitely him.
Do you want to try?
No, I don't want to be in the water with him.
Look at him now, right? So he's got his nails cut. He's hanging out, enjoying the sun. Got a nice, fresh, big bowl of water. Dude, I really want to take him into the pool, but because it's chlorinated, it's not good for them. So I'd rather just not even risk it, you know? Even for a couple of minutes. I definitely want to get him a bigger tub because then we can really take him for a proper swim, you know? Like this is pretty cool, but like a real swim, that would be really, really cool. It's pretty well behaved, right?
He is like a little dog.
I feel like he's more behaved than the dog.
You think so?
Probably, except if he doesn't come when you call him. But apart from that, what do you think, babe? I think he's better behaved than Ozzy.
Oh, for sure.
Look at that, he's getting like the, you know when you go to the massage place, right? You get like this little shoulder massage like this, right? Getting the shoulder, little neck rub, back scratch. Really, Joe, you want one now?
A lizard?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This is like the best day of his life. When was the last time you fed a black dragon, Joe?
I've never have actually.
All right, Joe, it's your turn to feed him.
Okay. Is any of these?
Yeah, any piece. Whatever piece you think he'd like.
I think you'll like this one.
You think you'd be into that spot? Look how gentle he is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's super gentle. Look, I'll do another one. It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty cool, but I'm not a huge lizard guy.
More of a bike guy.
More of a bike guy. They don't bite me.
I think honestly the bike's a little bit more dangerous, Joe.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. He doesn't bite me either. I do feel accomplished. Look, I keep doing it because it's fun.
What do you think, babe? You think it's a good spa day?
It's a good spa day.
Yeah, Thompson Spa, yeah. We'll open up a spot.
Yeah, he
Right.
has to love this. I mean, he's just
It's
chilling.
like the best day ever. Like he was like, "Where are we going? Where are you taking me?" And he's like, "Wait a minute, like is there a bathtub outside with food? This is amazing." Oh, look at that. You got a dirty face now. You gotta wash that face off, dude. I don't know who likes him more, him or the flies. That's the only one thing about the spa. Yeah, we have a fly problem right now.
We'll be fixed soon.
Look at this guy. Look at these arms. They're pretty jacked, hey. You're making a mess, dude. Look at your face. You're filthy. Of course, you always gotta lick the bowl, right, Joe?
Why you say right, Joe?
Right. No good meal is complete without licking the bowl.
Yeah, I do lick all the bowls that I eat out of.
How would you rate my spa day for the lizard?
I'd say it's probably a 12.
Oh, damn, a 12. You hear that, babe?
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit, maybe we have to start a new business.
Spa days for lizards.
Yeah, reptile spa days.
You gotta ask him though.
I mean, he looks very happy. I think he looks like he's smiling now. He looked kind of aggressive and angry before, but I feel like he's real like,
He's like, ooh, delicious snacks.
he's like, you guys are the best. Remember in the beginning, we brought him out here and he didn't even want to be in the tub?
Yeah.
And now he's chilling in the tub, his nails are cut, he's enjoying that sun. Unfortunately, all the flies are trying to get in on the action. If anybody's got any good solutions to get rid of flies when you have animals, let me know, because I have not figured it out yet. We have a zapper, a salt gun, every sort of fly trap you can imagine. It's not getting the job done. Yeah, look at him, just chewing it down, getting all the pieces. He's still got a little bit left, dude. Here we go, look. He's washing himself off. So for a quick little swim, little final swim at the spa before we take him home. What a good day. Perfect day. All right, let's move on to another animal, shall we? So next up, the snake. Check it out. This is like one of the most satisfying things ever. Have you ever done this, Joe?
No, I've never.
You never pulled the snake skin off?
Mm-mm.
Here, do it. It's fun. See?
Like pulling the skin off.
Yeah, it's like so. I feel like it's like so satisfying.
No, I don't like touching it though.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Look at that. It's like gonna clean it up here. Look how nice. Look at the difference, right? See the difference in the color?
Oh, definitely.
See how it's like yellow?
Yeah.
And like, dude, when snakes go through shed, they literally look horrible. Like, you can have the prettiest snake and it just looks like dog, like disgusting. Yeah, see, this is like a whole little spa day for the animals today, right? We have black dragon. Now he's got his nails clipped. He had a nice little bath time outside, soaked up some of those sun rays. And now we're just, peeling some skin off a snake. Look at that, look at that. Look at that, that's pretty sick. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get the
ASMR.
probe lens.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and like do like a hella close up. We'll cut now to a montage of us pulling skin off with the probe lens, like super up close. There we go. So much better, right, Joe?
Yeah. Way
So
better.
we're gonna take him back to the snake room, throw him in there. And then, I don't know if you guys have seen my last couple videos, but I started pairing some of the snakes up. So I'm gonna pull them away from each other right now because I don't wanna leave them together for too long. And then move on to the next animal. So snake room, let's go. So back here in the reptile room, we have our favorite, Tyler, the croc monitor. Look at him, look how he's resting. Joe was just saying, like, look how nuts that looks. Look comfortable, Joe?
That can't be comfortable.
He
There's no
thinks it
way.
is.
Look at his arms.
He thinks it's very comfortable.
Like backwards.
All right, now I'm gonna figure out leopard. Okay, this thing is a leopard Mojave blackhead pied male. All right, so he's gonna have to get his own tub. I'll have to make a new label, eh?
Don't you just love labeling things?
Oh, I love it. All right, so pop this guy in here. There we go. All right, let's separate some of these out. So we have this guy down there. You know what? We can move him down. Pop your head back in there, son. All right, we got this one there. We'll move this one down. We got to take some of this trash out. Jesus. How are your snakes going at home?
Good. I got a lot of them actually.
You got a good snake collection coming along?
Yeah, definitely.
What kinds are you keeping?
I got a albino pied female.
Are you just reading labels? Now taking out the albino pods. The albino pods, this is what you have at home, right, Joe?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, so we're separating them out. So I had them all together with one female. And the only reason I put 2 males in there, because normally it's not recommended, is they weren't locking up. So I thought, if you can throw it in competition, you know what it's like, Joe, right? When you're out there in the wild, right? Trying to pick up a lady, right? If you get some competition, like you might try a little harder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes you put him in there and he's like, I don't care, I'll take my time. They see another male, they're like, oh shit. They start, locking up.
Hurry.
Snake style. Is that what you call it? Snake style?
Style.
All right, here we go. So we have this one. I already know what this one is. This is a orange dream enchi-pied male. That's what you would have guessed, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Joe's a big snake guy. Did you know that?
Huge snake guy.
Big snake guy. Look at that. It's a sexy snake, right? You want to touch it, Joe?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm
Why
sure.
not?
No, I'm cool.
Look at the head's hidden. You can do it. Go on. Just one tap. There you go. See, you did it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Joe still hasn't held a snake, so I think
not.
we're gonna have to give him somebody to hold it.
I wasn't playing when I said that. I've actually never held a snake.
Don't worry, we won't do it to you today. Whoa! See that? I jumped for the camera. She's angry. You wanna hold her, Joe?
No, hell no.
I don't wanna hold her either. Look at her, she wants to bite me. You gotta go from behind, see?
Why is she angry?
Because she's probably hungry. Should we feed her? Look at the size of this ball python. And this is a boy. By the way, the girls get bigger than boys, but this is a chunky boy. He's also going in shed right now. That's why he looks dull, right? See the difference in color, right? See the difference? That's literally because he's in shed. So he's just like, they get super dulled out when they're in shed. Crazy, right? But he's one of my original ball pythons, one of the first ones I ever bought. So the goal is, right, so we cleaned up that snake with the stuck shed, so we're all good to go. We want to fatten everybody up, right? So the next few months, we're going to try and start feeding twice a week, but smaller size meals, right? Tuesday, Friday, something like that. Get them a little bit nice, juicy and thick, and then put them together, because, everybody likes a thick woman, right, Joe?
Definitely.
That's what you like, right?
I can't say that.
Thicker the better, right?
Nah.
Thicker the better, right, Joe?
I didn't say that.
Are you more of a boob guy or a,
I'm more of an ass guy for sure.
Yeah, that has to be at least a little thick, right?
Yeah.
Are they trying to lock? I don't know if they're trying to lock. I'm going to leave them together for a minute, but these two here, I'll leave them a minute together and see what happens. But see, in between this, you see the purpley color, right? So yeah. These are normally albino, would be kind of more white in there, but that little bit of purple means that it's a candino. See, the more that you know. The more you know?
The more you know.
The more you know. So candino is just a slightly better gene than albino. It's like, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like albino and candy together. I don't even know. Don't quote me, I don't know. It's definitely not that. It's something. Because like candy's the next level up, right? So you have like an albino, then you have like candino, and then like candy. And I think 2 candinos can make a candy, I think.
I guess we'll see.
I don't know, dude. There's too much to remember when it comes to all the genetics. Because like these, by the way, did you know that ball python's the most dimorphic animal on the planet, Joe?
What does that mean?
That means they have the most gene variants.
Oh.
Yeah, like like we have eye colors. There's hundreds of different like combinations of snake colors. So, yeah, the most dimorphic animal on the planet. But anyway, we're done here with the snakes. We're gonna feed them now. You guys don't want to see that. It's gonna be a bloodbath. So we're gonna move on to something furry and cute. All right, before we move on to the next animal, Casey just made us this beautiful contraption. Look at this thing. It's beautiful, right? Oh, I don't know what that's doing in there. What do you think, Charlie? What do you think? Do you like it, Charlie? I feel like Charlie's gonna try and eat it. Charlie, this is not for you. Anyway, so this is for the rabbit. We did put them together the other day to see if they would breed. This is gonna be her nest box. We're gonna throw that in there. By the way, once they have babies, if she has babies, which should be in another like 15 days, I'm gonna get them both neutered so they can live together and be like a little happy boy-girl family. Because like I feel like I don't need to make baby rabbits. I'm not trying to make baby rabbits. It'd just be kind of cool to do it one time because they're cute, right, Joe? Just one time, just like a one-time thing, right? Casey built in this cool box, so they're gonna go in here, and then pretty much we're gonna make, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take both their enclosures, right? And combine them, because these pieces, they all separate, so you can make a big giant enclosure. So we're gonna make a big giant one, and then we're gonna make them like a whole maze of like toys, like ramps or like houses and the whole thing. So they can all run around and cool little rabbits in there together. But see, we made this just to slot perfectly in here, like this. And now she has a whole house thing. Oh, she's already sniffing it. She loves it. I love, by the way, giant Flemish rabbits. I feel like are the nicest, some of the nicest rabbits you could ever get. But also when they don't have the hormones, they're even more friendly. So, do you know the one thing is though, like we paired them up the other day and they mated, but I don't know for sure that she's not fixed. She might actually already be fixed, but I don't think so. Whoa, Charlie, what are you doing? I'm gonna throw some hay in here and then I'm gonna go take care of the baby wallaby. I'll let her go in there by herself. I'm not gonna force her in there. I'm gonna let her sniff it out, discover it, but let's go check out the Joey. last up on the animal spa day today, we have my baby Joey. She doesn't have a name yet, so we just got her away, her mom. This is like we can hand raise her a little bit to like tame her up. She's already doing like really well. So she was really timid the first couple of days, but she's doing all right now. So now we're bottle feeding her, gonna grow her up nice and strong, you know? And then, yeah, find her a nice home somewhere out in Texas. Texas, that's how you pronounce it in America, right? This is the milk, Wombaroo. Anyway, we take some of the Wombaroo, we take a fork, which obviously is in there, so we'll take this gold spoon. Where did this even come from? I don't know. So give this a little whisk. You just stir this up, make it nice, thick, little, you know, drinkable. Smells pretty good, actually, honestly. It smells real good. You know, they say when the girl's away, no dishes get done. That's what they say, right, Joe?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what you tell your girl, right?
Definitely.
You're like, do the dishes. Oh, we're gonna give it, warm it up a little bit, you know? And then you know what they do with the baby stuff, right?
No.
They always do this thing. Have you seen this when they do this?
To check the temperature or what?
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know what that's for.
But I just did it. I just seen him. Let's see if she's hungry, shall we? Come here, little baby. Oh, there she goes. See? Shit. Look at that, she's a champ, dude. She's a real good eater. She's suckling on the teat. That's what they call that, right?
She's such a little mouth, bro.
They call this teat suckling where you're from? Where would you call this in America?
Where I'm from?
Yeah.
Getting the nipple, I guess.
Getting the nip?
Yeah.
She's suckling down all that good wallaby milk. So cute, right?
Yeah, he's adorable.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
And then check it out. So Charlie over here, he's growing his tail back, so he's looking a lot better. Remember when I got him, he had a really bad tail. He also, his feathers on his stomach weren't looking that great. Look at him looking at me like that. Don't worry, it's a kangaroo, don't worry. I haven't replaced, he thinks I'm replacing him, like every day. But we've been giving him seed, dried out fruit, and this special mix, right, this special pellet. It's really good for macaws. So if you want to know, that's what you have to give them. I didn't even realize you need to give them that in the beginning, but that's what they need. And then we give them a full mix of like papaya, peppers, banana, blueberry every day. So he gets fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. So he's growing like real nice right now. I think he's looking real good. And then the fish tank, so we'll finish the video on a good note. I don't know if you guys remember, if you watched an older video, but I mentioned that I was gonna be getting some rock to help treat the tank. We've been following along, we had a little bit of a disaster. The tank did not crash. However, we had a bacterial bloom that was taking over the tank, so I lost a couple of the coral. Fish are kicking, they're doing great. We were like trying to figure out what was wrong with it, because basically the nitrite levels were staying up real high, so we were putting 5 prime, the special like water treatment stuff, in every single day to try and fight this nitrite, and we could not get it down. And then finally we got rid of it. But what we did, we added this tower, the Tower of Doom, this thing here. I can't remember what it's called. It's got like a cool name, but this is like a tower thing. The water flows through it and flows back out, right? Sort of thing to help clean the entire tank. So we put this in here, and then over this side, we put this, which is the UV sterilizer. So the water runs through this, and then the UV light, like the sunlight, you know, going into a pool or ocean, like just like kills even more bacteria. And then in the sump, which you can see some here, do you see this rock looks a different color than that rock? So I got 40 pounds of rock from the actual ocean. I did not get it myself. So what happens is, there's a company, I don't know what it's called, but if you guys want the link, just text me in the description, in the comments. So even look at the wallaby. She's like, what is this? What is that? What is that thing there? Look at that. That's so cool. Maybe the clownfish and the wallaby, look, they're friends. Go on, be friends. Be friends. That's so, okay, this has to maybe be a world's first. When do you think a wallaby has ever seen a clownfish before?
Probably never.
This could be like, hey, you may all be witnessing a world's first right now. I don't think this has ever happened in the history of the world. I don't think she gets it. Do you think she realizes?
No, she doesn't probably even know it's a fish. She probably.
That's so cool. She's actually interested in the fish tank. I'm gonna sit here later tonight with my little wallaby baby, and we'll just watch the fish together. That's crazy. That's so cool.
That is really cool.
Walking here, right?
She's like actually interested.
I know.
She's like looking at her.
That's crazy. Yeah, so this rock right there, that's a different color. It's been sitting in the ocean for over a year. Basically, all the bacteria in the ocean grows in it, all the good bacteria. It's like one of the best things you can do, apparently, for a saltwater fish tank. So I've been told. We put 40 pounds in. Most of it's in the sump. I put a little bit in the display here because I literally ran out of room. And now the water quality just looks so much better. It looks a little bit dirty on the glass right now because I'm doing a water change tomorrow, so I'm not worrying about it till tomorrow. I'm gonna scrape it all off, change the sock in the sump, and then put fresh water in. But we finally turned the tank around. So all those haters out there saying I was gonna crash the tank, this is the same damn clownfish. Check the tape, it's the same one. That's the day today, guys. We took care of the black dragon. We worked on the snakes, we took care of the wallaby. I'm gonna do some more stuff off camera now. All the illegal stuff. No, I'm just kidding. And until next time, catch you guys later.
Right.